Alright. After all the side decking, Brandon decides to go first in game 2. Here's what we're looking at. He draws the 6. Alright. Let's see what Tony is working with. Brandon weighs his options. Summons Fulham Knight. Sets 2 back rows behind it.
What you call it?
Tony draws for turn.
Fulham Knight.
Fulham Knight.
Discard. Yeah, special.
Pitches Dupe Frog for Swap Frog. Using its effect to dump 1 in the graveyard.
Why should you call it Fulham Knight?
1 level 2 or lower Aqua, I believe. And he chooses Treeborn Frog.
Turn man.
Returns it to his hand, and then pitches it to summon another Swap Frog, dumping Ronin Totem in the graveyard. Little did he know, he could have just normal summoned the frog. With the additional frog, well, GG. You can't use Swap Frog for his own effect.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He returns it to his hand and ends his turn. Brandon draws. He summons X-Saber Air Battle, declares an attack, and then drops Battle Fader. Brandon plays Mind Control and sinks for a level 4. I'm assuming he's going after Armory Arm to equip it onto his full Helm Knight. Ooh. He puts it face up and passes to Tony. Tony draws. Gets Treeborn Frog back.
That's right. This one.
Sacks off for Dark Dust Spirit.
That's right. I'm chain bottles.
Ooh, and it went off. Tony getting the Dark Dust Spirit off. Brandon chains bottomless. It's removed. Tony removes a Swap Frog for Ronin Totem and gets it in face-up defense. Brandon summons Bogart Knight. Special summons Airbellum off of it. Sinks him. To get out X-Saber Airbellum. Then he chains Gotham's Emergency Call to get 2 X-Saber Airbellums. Then drops the Fall Troll. It is popping off here in Fayetteville, Georgia. Tony sits out his hand as he prepares to get it decimated. Brandon, with Fall Troll's effect, gets back full Helm Knight.
Attack. Yeah. Attack.
Drops 2 from his hand. Caius and Ryza. He sinks up the Fall Troll and the Airbellum for a Gotham's. Sacrificing the Airbellum off to pitch his last card from Tony's hand, which was Swap Frog. Tony draws for turn.
Dark Dust Spirit. Oh my god.
Gets back Treeborn Frog. Tony gets Gotham's by sacking off his Treeborn in the standby phase with enemy controller, enabling him to get it back. Then he removes a Swap Frog to get Ronin Totem.
You know I'm just going to get full Helm Knight effect, right? Yeah. That's fine.
It's not looking too good for Tony. The question is, would Tony have been able to sack off Gotham's even if he has no cards in hand?
You can't.
He uses Fulham Knight to run over Treeborn. With her effect, or his effect, its effect, he gets back Bogart Knight. Not looking too good.
Okay.
And they're going into game 3 after a quick flurry of synchros from the X-Saber deck.